Please don't say that because the other two Power Rangers was Ray.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's the thing.
Yeah. South Florida Express. Yeah.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I was not online. I was on the phone right before, you talked about coming on. Right. So when you called back again, I was like, oh, I'm on the other line. I was talking to my man Dom that I do the Coach Me Coach podcast with. And, he a big Ohio State fan. So he was talking to me about the video I dropped yesterday with I keep want to say I keep want to say Marty McLean because I just dropped that today.
Carnel Tate.
Yeah, so Carnel Tate. And while we talking, he like, Cole, I just got a message. Brandon Inniss just committed. And that's when I called you and said, hey, dog, this dude just committed right now.
Just committed. I looked at I went and looked at our the group me. We got like 140 people in there. They had just put it in there. I was like, whoa. Talk to me. So what he said, how you feel about it?
Nah, he was like, golly. And what I told him, I was like, bro, I don't know what in the world Brian Hartline is doing. I have no clue what he's doing. But you have to think about what he's done in the past probably 3 years. Since I've started doing these breakdowns, I really started to follow more college football recruiting because I started to see where these kids start to go. Bro, I'm talking about this dude already had Olave. He already had Garrett Wilson, Jackson Smith and Jigba. You still got Martin Harrison sitting in the background. You still got G. Scott that they actually moved a tight end. You got a kid named Jaden Ballard that was a top player out of Massillon, Ohio. Then you pick up Inniss. You pick up Tate. Bro, it got to be at least 20 dudes in that receiver room, bro. And it's one football. And here's the funny thing. I tell people it's one. Hold on. That ain't including the Travion Henderson running back. That's the freshman phenom. He got to get his touches.
Yeah.
And what
you're talking about all at one position, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, and then Travion played running back. But I'm saying, here's the funny thing. He said, yeah, coach, you're right. But think about it. Olave, he messed around and got 900 yards and got drafted. Only had 900-yard receiving.
Yeah.
I think Garrett Wilson had 1,000. Like, it's spread around perfectly, man, for everybody to be successful, bro. It's crazy, though, man. It's crazy.
It is crazy. I got X in the background. I'm going to bring X in here in a second. But no, bro, it is crazy. I mean, if you take a look at it right here, bro, I mean, Carnel Tate, Brandon Inniss, number 1. They got number 2 and number 3, right? You said they already had a loaded back. They got Noah Rogers. Huh? Talk to me.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead. I cut you off.
No, I get what you're saying. They got Bryson Rogers, Noah Rogers. You went all the way back to last year. You like they got a stable of cash from last year.
That's what I'm saying. Go back to 20. Click up there to 2022.
What's going on?
Click the Ohio State button, and then click 2022, and you will look at their recruits, just the receiver room. X, what's up with you, baby?
Ohio State. Let's see.
Just click the Ohio State logo.
What's up?
So click the logo. Yeah.
I mean, right.
That's this year.
Yeah, that's this year. Let me see how many they got this year. Got 1, 2.
Man, that's all good and said. Ohio State does an excellent job in developing kids for college. Once they leave college, Ohio State hasn't had a good receiver in NFL since David Boston. I don't even think that.
There we go. So here we go, 2022. Here we go, 22. I mean, 2022. Hey, here you go.
Keon Graves. I forgot about him.
Now they loaded. Don't forget, they still got Marvin Harrison's son, who's probably going to be the leading receiver this year.
Yeah. I'm just talking about how many receivers they've got. And that goes to show you the type of head coach Ryan did. He's an offensive-minded guy. Even though they get some standout defensive players. But, bro, it's one football. Now, I have to give them this credit. You're talking about you're getting some elite guys to come in and say, I'm willing to wait my turn.
But I don't think it's the weight thing with them because they put 4 receivers on the field at every play. So what Ohio State does is they let their defense go out there and stop the team enough for them to get the ball around to all their players. That's
No, I
that's
agree, but
that's like.
I'm just saying how you got guys sitting on the bench.
Oh
like
well, yeah. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Wait your turn. Like these kids want to play right away. Like that's a big thing, and we always talk about when kids look at the roster. Well, you know, we said even as Miami fan, well, why would a dude want to come here as a quarterback if you already got TBD, Jake Garcia, or Brown? You know what I mean? Like you say, excuses, but. But that's the new thing, though. That's what these kids are on, and that's amazing, bro. That I ain't gonna lie to you. Like what they doing with that receiver room, I don't know about the rest of that crowd, but that receiver room,
I don't call it excuses though, Speedy, because if Miami was good for 4 straight years, kids would come. They wouldn't care about the depth chart. Miami hasn't been good, and the kids saying, "Why would I go and wait when the team ain't been good?" Like, no, that's just logic.
Well, no, it's excuses. We make excuses as fans, you know what I'm saying? Because kids go wait all the time. Brandon Inniss and Carnel Tate.
But we're making an excuse for a team that only wins 7 games per year. Now you make that same excuse for a team that wins 11, 12 games per year. Okay, I understand.
I mean, but it don't matter. I mean, it's however.
It does. Do you want to go sit on a bench for a team that's only going to win 7 games a year?
It's still an excuse. Going on how hard you're recruiting.
I'm just saying logical. Coach Hayes, you're not finna go sit. If you got an option to go sit for a 12-team win per season or a 17 win per season, what you finna choose?
No, I get you. Yeah, I mean, of course, the 12-team, right? I get it. You know.
Yeah, what I mean? So it's just logical. Yeah, it's an excuse, but I'm saying the excuse is for.
They go to depth chart.
The big teams, you know what I'm saying? The team that's winning the 12-team games, but a 17, we win 7 games per year. I don't know if that's much of an excuse or just being smart.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's being smart. I don't even know if smart adds into it because this thing is about opportunity, right? It's about opportunity at the end of the day. It's about you getting the chance to show what you got and getting to the next level. Brian Hartline, I guess he's doing an awesome job recruiting and developing. You know what I'm saying?
He does an excellent job of recruiting the kids, getting them. They scheme the way they run the offense in college at Ohio State is excellent. Again, like I said, once them kids leave Ohio State, they don't do it in the NFL. So I don't know. The development is he getting them ready for the NFL or they just?
Well, how long has he been at it? How long has he been at it though? Like how long has he?
Brian Hartline's he's been at Ohio State for about like six years.
Yeah,
5 years, something like that.
Yeah.
So let's see who does Ohio State have in the NFL? Let's look and see.
I'm gonna be honest. Can I tell y'all something? Can I be very honest? I don't even care. I don't even care in the NFL.
Well, yeah, you know.
No, and you got a valid point though too, X. But I'm just saying, like, my thing is, we're developing guys who play at a high level at college. Now, can they make that transition to the NFL? That's between them, the agent, and the coaching staff. That's also getting paid handsomely for their efforts. You know what I mean? So the question now becomes, do they develop those players in the NFL? Because it's the same thing, right? To me, I think it's all levels. So when I look at it, X, I say to myself and say, okay, we blame Manny Diaz for not developing high caliber players coming out of high school. Right? Am I right or wrong?
Right.
But then I can't blame the college for not developing high caliber players in college that don't make it well in the NFL. The NFL is not developing high caliber college players. Like that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He leaves Ohio State a stud, right? And he gets to the NFL, and it's like we blaming Ohio State for that. I get what you're saying, right?
And that's the same thing we do in college, right? He leaves Central. He leaves Central all day, all this and that. He go to college. He Gervin Hall.
It's true. So, it's true. Nah, it's just X emotions. X just you need something to say. We just
but that's not emotional. Okay, so I had this conversation with my homeboy. Okay, so listen, I had this conversation with my homeboy the other day, and he was like, man, why would a receiver pick a school that don't send their position to the NFL on a high caliber. And he say, if I was a receiver, why wouldn't I go to Alabama when Alabama send receivers and then they go be good in the NFL? I said, yeah, it makes sense. All Alabama receivers are leaving college good and going to the NFL and being good immediately.
Well, let's go. Let's just Brandon Inniss. This doesn't surprise me with Brandon Inniss. It doesn't.
Yeah, no. I mean, I told you it was going to be either USC because the love of Lincoln Riley, or it was going to be Ohio State because their receivers are being good in college and making 1,000 yards each year. So he was going to make a business decision for him.
Yeah, we was hoping that Brandon Inniss could click up and do the crib thing, but Brandon Inniss has made every decision in his career, other than this American Heritage decision, because of personal reasons with his family. He's always went somewhere where it was beneficial for a wide receiver. Don't tell me what you're going to do for me. Don't tell me what you may do for me in the future. I want to see what you did. I want to see who your quarterback is, and that's where I'm going. He's always made a decision like that. All the way back to playing with Tiger. I mean, that's how he's always made his decision. So that's why he went to Oklahoma. Oklahoma was killing it at the wide receiver position, and that's why he's going to Ohio State, because they've been killing it at the wide receiver position. We was just hoping. We was hoping that, hey, listen, man, maybe he can catch this click wave. Maybe he can catch this crib wave and stay home. And, I mean, it's not over. We're going to let it play itself out. It ain't over.